So I just dropped my daughter off at school, and it's the first week of school, and it had me thinking, like every year when school starts, kids come back from back to school shopping, telling their parents they want certain things, and I feel like it's the perfect time to reinvent yourself. Maybe you were just kind of like a normal person, and then you come back and you're like emo, goth, rock and roll. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know when the last time I reinvented myself. Um, I was asking my daughter about it. She thought I was kind of weird, but I relate it kind of like to Pokemon. I don't know if you know Pokemon, but Pokemon, the little character starts off cute, then it becomes like the mid character, and then it hits its final form. And I was asking my daughter, like, what if this is my final form? What if, you know, this is just the way it is? And then my head started thinking about these random people that I know. Like, I know a guy and he likes to wear Hawaiian shirts and like colorful sunglasses. Or not even sunglasses. Like sunglasses, but you put regular lenses in them. I guess they're called glasses, right? But he has like red ones, fluorescent green, yellow. And that's kind of like his signature look. I don't know if that's his final form, but I was just thinking to myself, maybe I need a final form. Like Michael Jackson, he kept on evolving. Started off with like, the silky suit kind of things. And then he ended up getting his leather jacket with all the zippers. And then took it a little too far, reinvented himself even further, changed his entire face. What did he do? Got like a little hat, started putting bandanas on his arm. It's like a signature look. I don't know, maybe I'm just at that age where I'm thinking to myself, I need to find my signature look, or else this might be my final form. I look at pictures of myself, the last 15 years. I'm essentially wearing the same thing. I got a hoodie, cargo pants, went in and out of style like, 15 times since I've had cargo pants. I don't know. Do you guys ever think to yourself, like, this might be your final form? This might be what you look like for the rest of your life? On a side note, I saw this post and they were saying, whatever you're wearing and you go out, and let's just say, knock on wood. I don't really have wood, so I think they go like this, but like whatever you're wearing, that's your ghost outfit. Like when you become a ghost, that's how you're gonna look. And I think to myself, is this what I want to look like as my ghost? I don't know. These are the things that I'm thinking about today. It's August 13th, 2025, day 13 of me making a video every day. To think that this is what my video was going to be about, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I need to find my final form, or at least evolve into the next character. Maybe it's never the end. I don't know. We kind of get stuck in this thing, especially as like a midlife man. You just kind of go with what you're comfortable with. You kind of start doing weird stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those guys where like they just throw on whatever's clean and that's a wrap. Thinking like maybe I need a top hat, or maybe some kind of signature item. I was telling my daughter, like when you buy a toy, it's like my toy would be so boring. It would be just pants, a hoodie, and a hat. And then maybe like my little accessory item would be a soda can. And I feel like there's more to me than that. I don't know. That's what's kind of bothering me today. I don't know if this is the end. I don't think this is the end, but we'll see. I'm going to go into the coffee shop, see what's going on over there. Because I work from home, it's kind of like secretly my little workplace where I can come in, talk to my coworkers, bother them, and get on with the rest of my day. So let's go see what happens. On a side note, my shop is on a downtown street, and this weekend there's a thing called the Lemon Festival. Apparently this area used to be all lemons, and they do like like it sounds, like a lemon festival. Although I never see lemons down here. There's not even a lot of lemonade. But I just saw a news crew down there. I'm gonna go see what the big boys do. How are you?
And you?
Hanging in there? Surviving?
Oh, the same thing.
So I was thinking about women, They often reinvent themselves, and they do a good job. Like, you look at a picture of a woman from 5 years ago, they don't look like the same person they do today. But for me, I'm giving vampire vibes, because aside from being a little fatter, a little grayer, for the most part, I'm like stuck. I'm like stuck in my comfort zone. I don't know. I want to get out of it, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to go on full, old man mode. I don't know. It's tough. Really got to think about this. They were over there at that block next to this little mural on the wall. I guess I spent too much time thinking about my final form, my final Pokemon. So the camera crew is gone. That was a bummer. The other thing was I went to the coffee shop. The main worker there, he got back from vacation. He got in at like 1 in the morning, had to open like 5 in the morning. So I wasn't going to make him film a bunch of videos and whatnot. So it was a bust so far. But strangely enough, I did happen to see the guy with the glasses. And, it was pretty interesting. He had fluorescent green ones today. And that's his signature look. I really think that might be his final form. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm really interested in reinvention. I don't know why I'm thinking about that today, but it's like, if I could reinvent myself and go back to school, the way it feels like going to a new school or your first day of school, it's like, how would I want to show up? I don't know. Something I'm gonna think about, because I'm due for a change. So that's a wrap for today, but I got a suggestion to maybe try slow motion on my cool shot, so I'm gonna try to do that, and let's see how that turns out.
That was awesome!